it's all changed for Princess Eugenie recently. Not only has she just become a mother, having given birth to her first child with husband Jack Brooksbank last week, but she's also been moving house a fair bit lately, too. A few months back we reported that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had offered up their Windsor home, the newly renovated Frogmore Cottage, to Eugenie and Jack. It was a sensible suggestion. The 5-bedroom family home had been vacant since the Sussexes relocated to California for good, and Frogmore would be an ideal place for Eugenie and Jack to raise their baby son. Before Christmas, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank moved in, but just 6 weeks later it was announced that Frogmore Cottage was empty once more. It is empty again. Why does no one want to live in Frogmore Cottage? What is wrong with the place? An insider told Vanity Fair. Royal expert Omid Scobie, the author of the unauthorized biography on Meghan and Harry, Finding Freedom, went on to shed a bit more light onto all the toing and froing in his royal podcast, The AirPod. He clarified that the expectant parents had returned to the Royal Lodge, where Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice grew up, to spend the Christmas holidays with Eugenie's parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. "So I imagine that's probably where they will remain up until much later in the year," suggested Scobie. However, it's now been reported that Eugenie, Jack, and their currently nameless baby son, well, I'm sure he's got a name, we just don't know it yet, have returned to Frogmore Cottage. Yup, told you there was a lot of house moving in this story. After giving birth to the baby boy at the luxury Portland Hospital in London on 9th of February, the same place Meghan Markle had Archie, People reports that Eugenie was discharged 2 days later and headed straight for Frogmore Cottage with her new family. Photographs of Eugenie, Jack and the baby driving away from the hospital were taken, with the newborn's car seat visible next to the new mum in the back. However, the couple will reportedly be splitting their time between the UK and the fashionable Lisbon coast. The move comes after Mr. Brooksbank was hired out by American entrepreneur Mike Meldman. Eugenie, 32, and Jack, 36, have spent the last month settling into their new location after moving out of Frogmore Cottage, which they had sublet from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Their departure has opened the way for Harry and Meghan to use the Windsor estate property when they are in Britain. The Sussexes have extended their 12-month lease on Frogmore and will stay there during their visit for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. A source said, Jack will spend some of the time in Portugal and some of the time here. Eugenie will want to be with him. The couple, who have been married for 4 years and have a 1-year-old son August, moved into Frogmore 20 months ago. It had only recently been converted into a single home for the Sussexes with the aid of £2.4 million from the sovereign grant. It is not clear how Eugenie, Prince Andrew's younger daughter, will juggle her work as Associate Director of International Art Gallery Hauser and Wirth. The pair are expected to return to Britain this week for the Jubilee, but return soon afterwards to Portugal. But Jack, a brand ambassador for tequila company Casamigos, has joined Mr. Meldman's exclusive Portuguese property venture in a similar role. Mr. Meldman, who co-founded Casamigos with Hollywood A-lister Clooney, also set up Discovery Land Company, which develops resort settlements. His projects have taken off in glamour locations like New York, California, and Hawaii, and clients have included Bill Gates, Michael Jordan, and Reese Witherspoon. One of his current ventures is the exclusive Costa Terra Golf and Ocean Club, a 700-acre residential site in up-and-coming Comporta, south of Lisbon. Owners will pay about £3.5 for each of the 300 homes, which boast access to a mile-long beach, 18-hole golf course, tennis courts, restaurant and bar. Meldman and Clooney founded Casamigos with Cindy Crawford's entrepreneur husband Randy Gerb, based on the actor's idea.